Yeah, so as we were saying, this grew out of a really fruitful, long-standing friendship that we've had and working together on many projects and new works and new commissions. But this is the big one, right? This is really special to have a flute concerto by you, Zhou. And one part of the process that was really fruitful, too, was just when we got together before you started writing and you asked me to play for you and to send you a list of some of my favorite flute pieces, flute moments even. And I think you went on a kind of listening odyssey as well at that point. But we talked, I think, very closely about the aesthetics of the instrument and how, in general, in your music, you just really bring out the soul of the instrument. I think he's so incredibly good at that. But also, it's absolutely in your voice at every moment. But deeply embedded are elements of the Baroque or other world cultures with the flute, the most ancient of instruments, too, in many ways, or the French heritage we spoke about, which I love and which is so important.
Growing up, it's really this two-track experience that was really special to me. One track was, I was trained as a concert pianist first, so Brahms, Beethoven, and Bach all day. But the second track is more interesting to me because my dad is a commercial composer. So he writes for anything but concert music. So film music, TV music, jingles. And he was the producer of a variety show, think SNL of China. So the second track is always during the weekend, I would go to his studio and then just improvise on the synthesizers, on all different instruments, whatever the show needed, he did. So that really sparked my interest in composition. It was through this concept of simply play. And I remember I wrote a lot of music before knowing lots of music theory. And now in retrospect, in writing this piece and many other pieces now, I try to always remember that because, composition music is an art communicated through sound, through listening. It's less about, music theory or whatever is on paper.
Such extraordinary artists with this august tradition. And so giving the world premiere last season and now recording the work, especially for the 225th anniversary album, has just been such a joy from start to finish. It exists on the page and then I start learning it and then it comes to life all together. And I think it's been a really exciting journey. I've performed it with some of our other commissioning consortium orchestras in the intervening years since the world premiere. We have a total of 7 American orchestras that commissioned the work. So it's really just great to learn and grow with it. And there's so much in the music. I think it'll just continue to evolve with us.
The live music, especially the process of putting a piece together, to me is what I live for. It's the most beautiful process, I think, because the piece exists in a version. I can hear everything before the first rehearsal, but do I really hear it? I'm not sure. Until the first rehearsal, until the brilliant musicians come together and play that first note, then I really hear it. And after that point on, it's a collaborative, beautiful, creative process where you're trying to get what I wanted, and I'm trying to rethink some of the decisions I did to kind of together mold the piece to a higher quality. And that process, it's just the best. And to do it with you guys it's phenomenal.